What's up guys, in this video I'm going to show you that how you can create a custom product slider for your Shopify store. So in most of the themes you will not be getting this feature, so you will have to create the slider for your own. So I will be showing you step by step that how you can create this for your store and you can implement this by following the steps. So currently you can see that on my home page you can see that I have the slider, which is the bigger slider, and then down below I don't have any section. So I will be creating the section and telling you that how we can implement the slider. So first of all, you need to go to your dashboard of the Shopify. Then after, you have to click on online store, and then after you have to move ahead with edit code. So here we have the collect actions and customize. So I am opening this customize option in the new tab and action. Click on actions, and down below you will be getting edit code. So you have to click over it. And once you will be clicking over it, then you will be getting a lot of folders and files in your backend where you can do some type of customization. So I will be showing you that how you will have to do the things. So we have the layout, templates, and there are other sections. And in the next tab you can see that we have on the left hand side we have different sections, and if we are interested to create a new section, then we can also do like that. So for say example, I have only one section which is slideshow, and if I am interested to add a new section which can be like featured collection, currently you can see that we have the only thing which is collection list and featured collection. So let me show you what you will have to do first of all. So we have the sections folders, you have to click over it, and here we have the collection.liquid. So there are a lot of things inside of it which will be helping us to show all the products onto our home page, but we are interested to keep it in the form of slider. So how we will be doing that is, first of all we have to create a new file, add a new section first of all. So here we are going to copy the code of the collection.liquid. So I am making it collection-slider, and then let me click on create section. So now this is the new section, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to copy the whole code of this specific collection.liquid and going to paste it inside of this collection-slider.liquid. So I have deleted the earlier code, and then I have pasted all the things from collection.liquid, and then after I will be saving these changes. And if you will refresh this page once again, then you will find out that we have an additional feature added here, and that is also a featured collection, but we have to rename that. So currently you can see that we have featured collection and another feature collection we have also here. So we need to rename this one because we are not interested to keep it as the featured collection. So here we have to search preset, and down below we have featured collection, then we have to add slider. Alright, I'm going to write here slider. Let me save these changes and let me refresh this page. So now you will find out that here we will be having featured collection slider. So once that is refreshed completely, then you will be getting all the changes here. So here you can see that featured collection slider. So currently both these featured collection and featured collection slider are same. So if you will click on one of them, and let me select this one, and I am going to select a specific collection here, which is home page collection. And currently you can see that we have multiple products here. I have saved the changes, but we are interested to keep it slider. And currently you can see that we have products per rows and then rows. So what does this mean? This means that number of products in each row would be 3, and how many visible rows would be there. So we have 2 rows. So currently you can see that we have 2 rows. As you know that we are going to implement the slider, so we have only needed a single row, and for that we don't need this specific setting anymore like rows. So we are going to delete this one. So how we will be deleting this one is we have to write here range. I'm going to search this one, and you can see that we have two things for related to range. First one having the ID grid, and another one which is having the ID rows. So we are interested to remove the rows. All right, so what we gonna do here is we have line number 200. So from line number 200 to line number 230, I'm going to delete this one. All right, once I will be deleting this one, then I will have to modify few more things here, since we have deleted this, and now you will be getting this product limit. So what would be the product limit? Since we have removed the rows setting, so this would have not any sense over here, so we need to delete this one as well. All right, section.settings.rows. Since we have deleted the rows, so we have to delete this whole thing, and I am going to hard code the number of products here, which are, for example, 12 number of products would be showing, all right, in the single slider. So I have just saved this, and if you will refresh this page, then you will find out that the settings for the row would be deleted, and that would be not there anymore. So once this is refreshed, and now you can see that we have products per row, but there is not the setting of visible rows. All right, so that's done up till here. So we have some additional things which are like UL, which is unordered list, and inside of this we have list. So this li tag would be considered as the single slide. So whatever number of li's would be created, so those would be number of slides. All right, so in order to make it little different, with the collection.liquid, I'm going to add the ID class name here, collection dash slider. All right, so let me save these changes, and if I am refreshing this page, then you will be getting this specific featured collection slider. And now we have to move ahead with the slick slider, and you have to slick slider documentation. So we have the slick slider documentation here. You can read it, and you can also explore each and everything. Since we have needed a type of slider, so that's why we have needed this library into our Shopify store. So you can see, try these specific slider here. So there are different sliders which we can implement actually. So this library is already created, so we don't need to create the new feature. We only need to use this feature into our website. All right, so there are a lot of stuff over here. You can go through the documentation if you have needed. So I'm going to close this tab, and now let's see, in some cases you will be getting the slick slider already added into your store. So if you don't have, then you can also confirm from here. So let me show you how. So we have dollar, then inside of this I'm going to write collection dash slider. So as you know that we have this section which is collection dash slider. So let me show you once again. So if you will inspect this element, then you will be getting one class name here which we have just added, and that class name is wait a minute. So that class name would be collection slider. Yeah, this one. So this is collection slider. You can see over here, this is collection dash slider. So that means the class has been added successfully. Now we are interested to write here dollar inside of double quotes dots collection dot slide dash slider. Then we have a dot here and slick. So this is one of the thing that we are going to implement once you will be pressing the enter. So dollar dot slick is not a function. So that means the first thing is that jQuery is not defined inside of it, and another thing is that slick slider is not available all right. So what we gonna do here is we are going to add both these library. So first of all, we are going to add the Jquery Cdn. So you have to search this and you have to click Jquery Cdn, and here we have minified file. So you should click over it, and I'm going to copy this whole bunch of code and then I am going to paste it into the themes.liquid file. So here we have the theme.liquid, and down below where the head tag is closed, so you have to scroll it down, and here we have head tag, and here I'm going to write this specific library, I mean CDN, which we have just copied from here. So this is the CDN for the jQuery. Now we are interested to add the CDN for the slick slider. So we have also needed that specific slick slider. So you have to click on the first link, and then we have these specific libraries. So slick.min.js. So we have to copy this whole script tag, and then I am going to paste it down below. So now you can see that both the library I have added, and let me save these changes, and I'm going to close both these tabs, and let me refresh this page. So once you will be refreshing this page, then let's see once again. So again I'm going to write here dot collection dash slider, then we have dot and slick, and let me click over it. So now you can see that slick slider is defined, that's why, and now you can see that the slides are just working. So that means the things are working fine, but we have the problem with the slides. So we have to make it little accurate by adding some CSS. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is we have to move ahead and go to assets, then we have theme.css, or maybe in some time you will be getting theme.scss. So you have to add some CSS over there. So currently we have theme.css. So you have to go down at the bottom. So you have to scroll it at last, and here you have to add some CSS. So what CSS we are going to add here is we are going to add collection dash slider. This is actually the class name which we have added, then dot slick dash track. So we are going to add this and display flex. Then we have collection dash slider, then dot slick product card. Yes, sorry, product dash card, and this would be width would be 100%, and then we have dot collection dash slider, then we have left and right, I mean slick, then we have prev and next. So this CSS would be used for the arrows. Alright, so left would be, in the previous, left would be 0, and here we have to add z index. So z index means that specific arrow should be visible on the top. So I'm writing here 999, and in the same way I'm going to copy this these 2 or 3 lines, 4 lines, and adding here for the next arrow. So this would be the right side arrow, and again for the left we are going to keep it right 0, then z index is 999, and the final CSS value would be like dot collection dash slider, then inside of this one I am going to write overflow hidden, and we have also needed some padding, and that padding should be 25, about 25 pixel. Yeah, so that's it. So this was the CSS which we have added just now. So let's see now the scenario. So I'm going to refresh this page once again. Now you can see that we have this one, and for example I am going to implement the same slider once again. Now you can see that we have this arrow key. I mean on the left hand side we can slide it on the left and right. So that means this is looking little better because we don't have two rows currently. We have only a single row and this is sliding perfectly. But we have to make it little beautiful, and for that let me show you one more thing. So I'm going to make it unslick because we are interested to show 3 or 4 more slides in a single row. So how we will be doing that is, so I'm going to add here dot collection dash slider dot slick, and inside of this one I'm going to write slides to show, for example 4. So let me press enter. So now you can see that we have 4 number of slides showing currently, and this is really beautiful. And now we have to add some JavaScript into our files to make it work. So let me show you what you will be doing here is inside the assets you will have theme.js file. So you have to open this one, and at the last, I mean at the end, you will have to add some JavaScript here. But before that you have to add some property here. So inside the UL I am going to write here data dash slides equals to, I mean how many number of slides we are interested to. As you know that we are setting the product per row from here, so that value should be used over there. All right, for example we are keeping it 3, so those would be 3 over there. And if we have number of products showing would be 4, so that means that there would be 4. So how we will be adding here is we have to add this specific value, which is this one, section.settings.grid. all right, so I'm going to copy this and paste it over here. So now this value would be dynamic, I mean total number of slides would be dynamic. So we have to save these changes, and then we have to move ahead with theme.js. So here we are going to write some JavaScript code. So what we have to write here is, first of all, $document.ready. Inside of this one I'm going to define a function. Then we have few more things which are like $, and inside of this we have collection dash slider dot each, I mean each function would be over inside of it, function and then after we will be having this curly brace. Sorry. So inside of this curly brace we are going to define few things. For example, variable number of slides equals to $, this dot data. So this is the same property which we have just set in the UL element, which is slides, data slides. So this dot data slides. All right, so this is the this is the this is the statement which will be helping us to fetch total number of slides, and those slides we will be using inside of this dot slick, and inside of this slick the statement which we were writing on the console, so we have to write that one. So inside of this one I am going to write slides to show would be number of slides. So this is the variable. All right, so let me save these changes and let me refresh this one. So now you can see that we have these number of slides. So this is 3 currently here, so that's why we are able to see these 3 number of products. For example, I am going to add here 4, and let me save these changes, and then after I am going to refresh this page, and you will see that we have 4 number of products inside a row, and if you will slide, then you will be getting this type of scenario. So that means this is working perfectly fine. And now for example, in the mobile view you don't need these number of products in the mobile view. Why? Because this would be little congested. You can see that this is congested. So how we can manage in the mobile phone is we have to write here one more property, which is variable number of slides equals to, for example, 2. So we are interested to make keep 2 number of slides in the mobile view. So how we will be managing that is, if we will be writing a condition window if window dot inner width equals to or maybe greater than equals to 750. Yes, 750, this is the exact value. Then after we are going to write this dynamic value of the slides, otherwise the value would remain 22. Sorry. So now let me make you understand again. We have total number of slides initialized with 2. So if the window dot inner width would be greater than 750, this is the desktop view. So if that would be desktop view, then the number of slides would be dynamic. Otherwise the number of slides would be 2. So otherwise means in the mobile view the number of slides would be 2. So let me save these changes, and then after let me refresh this page. So now you can see that we have 2 number of products which are in this slider. So that means we are good to go with. And if we are making it bigger, and let me refresh this page, then you will see that we have 4 number of products showing here. So if we are increasing total number of products here, then still it will work fine. So let me show you. Now you can see that we have, wait a minute. So now you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 5 number of products are showing onto our screen in the slider. So that means this is working fine. So if you are thinking that you have any doubt or you are not able to implement this into your store, then definitely you can take the help of mine. I will be available for you. I'm going to add the contact details below in the description. So feel free to ask the questions, and also like this video if you are new on this YouTube channel, and also subscribe this channel and like the video. So make sure that in the coming videos I will be adding more useful content onto this channel. So keep watching the videos and also explore my channel, because there are a lot of content I have already added. So if you are facing an issue, feel free to ask the questions. I will be helping you out on each of the step. So thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one.